girl Cyn. If you're new, go ahead and click the subscribe button and become a part of the tribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, I love you and thank you so much for being a part of the tribe here. Make sure that you're also following me on social media as well, so you guys can keep up with me daily. So this is going to be for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's about to be Taurus season, so shout out to all my Taurus. Please rep your sign down below so I know y'all some true earth signs. So a few disclaimers going into your reading. If you would like to book a full reading with me, it'll be linked in the description box. My availability will go very quickly in May, so please book in advance. I do have an online store as well if you do want to shop with me. I do sell this deck that I'm using today, but I also sell smudge kits, affirmation books, journals, planners, anything that you can think of. It'll be linked in my description box, but it'll also be somewhere on the screen as well. I do have a Patreon if you do want to join the tribe over on Patreon behind the paywall. Well, we cut up. We do also rituals and spells over on that platform, mainly focusing on self-love, protection, and manifesting money. But I also post all of the YouTube readings on Patreon first, and they do see it days before YouTube, so way before YouTube sees it. So if you do want to see these readings first, please make sure that you're joining the tribe over on Patreon. So let's get into your reading, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and see what's to come. Let's see. All right, at the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Pentacles. So what I have for you, Earth, is the 8 of Wands. I have the Knight of Swords, the Devil, the 5 of Pentacles. Focus for me, focus, focus. The 4 of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. All right, so what I'm seeing for you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, is that there may be someone that is reaching out to you, but I feel like you're ignoring them, or it could be possibly you are bored with the opportunity or offers that are coming in for you. So I do feel like you're kind of like bored or not interested. Can be also kind of like annoyed or just kind of like going through the motions when it comes to your life. I do also feel like you're wanting something new or some sort of changes in your life, but I feel like at the same time you're not being proactive about it. So there just seems to be, I guess the word I'm looking for is settling. There's a little bit of like you just settling with what's being given to you, which is really strange because I feel like you don't really operate in that particular manner. But I feel like for some reason you're just like, you know what, whatever, I'll just deal with this. So there just seems to be like you just kind of settling. Now I do also feel like there's something about you having to talk or to open up or to kind of communicate how you're feeling. There also seems to be like I'm feeling like the Oprah saying, were you silenced or were you silenced? So I feel like someone feels silenced. I feel like someone also feels like they want to just kind of give up, move in a different direction. I do feel like there's going to be an opportunity coming in for you, but I feel like with this opportunity coming in for you, I feel like you feel like you have no choice. Some of you may feel very bound to someone as well, or someone may feel that about you. It may be in a relationship or a connection, you're just feeling like, I'm stuck with this person, I have no choice, I don't know how to get out. Maybe it's your feelings are very wrapped up or entangled with this person. Maybe you feel like, you know, what's keeping you guys together is finances. Maybe what's keeping you guys together is the car, the children, businesses, investments that you do have with each other. So there's something about like you feeling very like bonded or bind to somebody or someone. I do also feel like because the 5 of Swords is here, it's just like there seems to be some sort of blockages in communication or some sort of stagnancy in communication. Someone is also biting their tongue because they don't want to rock the boat and they don't want to argue. So someone's just like, if I don't say anything, we won't argue. If I don't mention something, we won't argue. If I don't nag, we won't argue. So someone is trying to keep the peace, but at the same time, they're silencing themselves. I do also feel that there is something about a need to get away. So you may plan some sort of trip. You may plan, you know, going away to just relax, or just going away to find some sort of like peace of mind. But there is something about like you going away, but it's to kind of protect your sanity. Let's see, the 8 of Wands. Oof, 8 of Wands. All right, I feel like a lot of you are having to use your intuition. There may be possibly another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that may be coming towards you that you're going to be hearing from a lot. They may be possibly trying to get a reaction out of you. They may be possibly trying to get you to kind of open up. They do want to talk, but I feel like the way that they communicate is very manipulative or very suggestive. Like they don't tell you how they really feel, but it's a different form of a love language, or a different form of a way that they communicate. They're not going to tell you how they feel, they're going to show you. Or it could be vice versa. They're telling you, but they're not showing you. There just seems to be a lack of understanding how to communicate with you, or whatever your love language is, or what you need to feel secure. So there's something about like someone that just keeps missing the ball when it comes to you feeling secure. And I do, again, it's the communication that's off. I just feel like someone feels like they can't open up to you, or you may feel like you can't open up to someone else. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of changes that's going to be coming with that, but it's just slow changes. And it's also because someone has to learn how to communicate, or someone is learning how to communicate with you, or you may be possibly learning how to communicate with someone. It could also be like learning how to communicate with your friends and family as well, because I do feel like there's a mixture of just like not only with your lovers or your people that you have connections with, but it could be with like your friends and your lovers, or family. I do also feel like there's something about some sort of new beginning coming into your life. Someone may be coming in to shower you with some sort of gifts, or you may be possibly doing that to someone else. I do also feel like you guys are needing to kind of cleanse yourself, or having to kind of learn how to release, or emotionally purge, or spiritually release people out of your energy, because I do feel like you cling on to energies, or people may be clinging on to your energy. So you guys are having to do like some sort of like a spiritual cleanse. That is my advice to you. Like having to really kind of like do a cleanse, or a master cleanse, or to kind of purge, because I do feel like a lot of you are holding on to things from the past, or this could be someone from your past that may be possibly still holding on to you, or kind of clinging to your energy. So you're having to be careful with that, because I do feel like this is someone that is not saying that they're needy. They could be very needy, but I just feel like someone is possibly, they don't know how to detach or let go. Or you are the one that doesn't know how to detach or let go. There just seems to be like someone is just constantly feeling like attached or binded to someone. Be careful that someone is not doing that to you, because it could be a little bit of like spell work or ritual work going on as well. Like someone may have bonded someone to them forever, like meaning like they're indebted to you, which is kind of scary. I don't do the rituals, but I know people who do. I'm just saying. Someone's just like, you're mine. Like, it is like taking someone's free will. So just be careful with that if you are doing that. I just feel like if your rituals are not going in your favor, it's because it wasn't supposed to go in your favor. So don't try to control and manipulate energies too much. So let's look at the 5 of Swords. All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm seeing that someone is being very calculative, very meticulous. This could be your energy. I do feel like you're going to be hearing from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn like yourself. I do also feel like you're going to be happy, because I do feel like someone is finally learning how to speak up or say how they feel towards you. Again, the 10 of Pentacles is back again at the bottom of the deck. So this could be a relationship, or it could be a connection, or it could be some sort of foundation that you're trying to lay out or secure with someone. Now, when it comes to your finances are good, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Don't worry about your finances too much. Even though I tell you that, I feel like you're still going to worry about your finances. So, I mean, there's no point in me telling you, but I'm just letting you know, sis or brother. Like, you don't have to worry too much about your finances too much. I do feel like they're going to stabilize for you. I do feel like you're always going to have what you need and more. So the Ten of Pentacles is like a really good card to have as far as your finances. I feel like everything is going to work out in your favor at the end of the day. And also, if things do not work out in your favor, it just seems to be like there's some sort of like blessing in disguise, but you may not be looking at it like that. You might be looking at it as a loss, because I do feel like sometimes when you guys when things don't go in your favor, I should say, you guys take your losses as blows when it should be really like lessons for you. But I feel like you guys take them very harshly, or you feel them very deeply. And then I just feel like there's a little bit of like you feeling like kind of like spiraling a little bit, not out of control, but it's just like, oh my God, like you can kind of like wallow just a little bit or worry a lot when things are going in your favor. But I just feel like when things don't happen for you, there just seems to be some sort of like blessing in some sort of disguise for you, but you're not looking at it that way. Let's see. Let's look at the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. Be careful how you're talking to yourself as well. There's a lot of negative self-talk. You guys are having to really be careful what comes out of your mouth, because the power of the tongue, okay? The power of the tongue. All right. Some of you may be waiting on a car or purchasing of a car. Like some of you may be waiting for the right time to purchase a new car or vehicle. Some of you may possibly having to check the tire pressure light, or you need to tend to that, because a lot of you are ignoring that light, and you know who it is. You know who you are. Like, sis, son, brother, whatever, like, please go check your tire. Like, go put air in your tires. Like, I feel like a lot of you are maybe possibly ignoring that. It's too many cards. I feel like if you're waiting on a car, I feel like you guys are just waiting for the right time to buy one. Maybe you're waiting for like the rates to go down. Maybe you're waiting for you to have enough money. But I feel like a lot of you will. Just needs to be something is some sort of divine timing is what I'm seeing. I do also feel like a lot of you are doing a lot of thinking as well. A lot of you are having a lot of daydreams, a lot of fantasizing, but I feel like it's more so about like your dreams and your goals. So I feel like you guys are coming off very calculative, very meticulous, and very goal-oriented, or very ambitious and very confident as well. It's funny because sometimes you are very confident and then sometimes you're not. There seems to be a little bit of like thinking of past mistakes that you may have done financially and having to get out of that. Like, stop thinking about it. Like, let's say you missed out on an opportunity to make a lot of money, or maybe you missed out on an opportunity to kind of like grow financially. I feel like a lot of you are just like, dang, why not? Like, you're still beating yourself up about a situation that you did not take or did not follow through with. All right, let's look at the Devil. You guys need to be careful, because I feel like don't do something in excess, meaning that if things are going well for you, don't abuse that, because I'm saying that don't abuse the power that's given to you. Let's say you have a gift. Let's say you have a gift of manifesting money. Maybe you have a gift of making things happen around you. It's saying don't abuse that gift, or don't abuse the opportunities that are coming into your life, because I do feel like that's happening. I do also feel that if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe and comment down below. I do respond to all of your comments, as you guys see. So if you guys want to leave me a comment down below, I really appreciate it, and it does help out my channel. If there's power struggles, that's also being released as well. I do also feel like there was a stop in some sort of payment or some sort of funds that were supposed to be released to you, but I feel like it's going to go through. Something is just like beating the odds and being pushed through financially for you. I do also feel like there's a new cycle coming into your life as well. The universe is possibly giving to you or gifting you something. So I feel like it's more so your money. But I do also feel like there seems to be like you have like having not to abuse, or I guess more so like show gratitude. Because I do feel like sometimes you guys forget to do that, or this could be like not showing enough of your gratitude, like especially when it comes to your ancestors or your spirit guides. They're like, look, we done did all this for you and you don't even do anything to us. Like I feel like they're your spirit guides, your ancestors, not saying that they're upset with you, but I just feel like they're just like, hey, can we get a little credit? We over here, we out here, we outside with you, but like, can we get a little credit? So I feel like you're having to leave something out for your ancestors, whether that be a cup of water, which I do, flowers, whether that be liquor that they like, whether that be something that your ancestors are very in tune with, or maybe something that kind of honors them. They're asking of you to do that. I feel like your ancestors are a little mad. So let's look at the Four of Pentacles. All right, Four of Pentacles. I feel like your ancestors are looking at their altar, looking down at you at their altar, and just like, look at this chick. She come around here. She passing us every single day and not even saying hi or bye, or not even acknowledging us. I feel like just judging you from their altars. Just judging. You're like, here she go. She gonna watch. She gonna come over here and ask for something. Watch. Oh my God. So I feel like there seems to be like in the workplace, there may be someone that you may be at odds with or not seeing eye to eye with. I do also feel like there seems to be like some sort of talk or some sort of communication that can bring some sort of clarity and to kind of resolve or obliterate what's going on between you and someone else. But I feel like two people are kind of not doing that. They're just possibly thinking about it, but they're not doing anything. So if you're having beef with anybody around you in the workplace or your coworkers, I feel like that may be possibly going on as well. I do also feel like you're having to spend intentionally as well, but I feel like a lot of you are not doing so. Like you guys are kind of like spending frivolously or kind of like blowing your money. And I feel like Spirit's just like, look, 2023, we out here getting this money, but at the same time we're spending intentionally and we're doing things intentionally so that we can kind of manifest and bring back everything that we're expending out to the world, which is their finances. So I do feel like there just seems to be a little bit of like you having to be a little bit more mindful. And I'm always beating your heads on my Monday lives. If you're not checked in on my Monday lives, I make sure you guys like, I do live readings on Monday, but I'm always beating your heads on Monday, like spend intentionally, spend intentionally. So if you follow me on my Monday lives, you know, well, you already know what that means. You already know what that means. Let's look at the last card, which is the Page of Wands. Let's see, let's see. Cards. What's going on? Travel. I see travel. I do feel like there also is going to be like you're going to be hearing from fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, some of you. I do also feel like when you hear from this fire sign, it's going to hurt you in some sort of way. This could be like it could be someone who has a child, and whatever news that they're telling them is hurting them. Your child may be extremely blunt with you about something, and it kind of I feel like your child may be checking you a little bit, not in a nasty way, but they're just like, look, mom, dad, like what you did was not right. So I feel like, and they may have like an older spirit to them, and this is why you feel comfortable with listening to their advice, because they're just old. They're just not old. I'm not old, sorry. They're wise beyond their years is what I meant. Your child may be wise beyond their years, and someone may also be very critical of their parenting. Like they're beating themselves up about their parenting. They're just like, damn, am I being too rough with my kids? Like someone's always questioning themselves as a parent. Like someone's always questioning themselves, like, am I doing the right thing? Am I being a good mother? Am I being a good father? Am I being a good, guardian? Like someone just keeps second guessing their love towards their children, or how they're bringing up their children. Like someone's like, there's no manual to this. Like, what am I don't know what I'm doing. It's like it's like I'm going by this every day. Like I don't know what I'm doing. So someone is beating themselves up as a parent. Please don't do that. You're doing the best that you can. Like please do not do that. And I do also feel like there seems to be like travel plans that are going to be coming up for you and your child. Or if you don't have any children, I do feel like you guys are going to make some sort of trip. Like y'all outside this summer, y'all outside towards Virgo Capricorn. I see a lot of you like going out and just waiting for the summer to heat up a little bit, like waiting for the world to heat up a little bit, get a little hot. And I feel like you're just going to be outside. But this is pretty much all that I'm seeing for you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Please rep your sign down below. If you would like to book a full reading with me, it'll be linked down below where you guys can book with me. Please book in advance, because May will go by so fast. Also, if you do want to shop with me, it'll be linked down below and also on the screen where I do sell this particular deck. But I also sell smudge kits, crystals, everything that you can think of on my site. So please check out my site to see if you would like something. It really does help me and rep my channel as well. I do have a Patreon, so if you do want to join us on Patreon, mainly focusing on self-love, manifesting money, and protection, we do see these readings first on Patreon before YouTube, days before YouTube. So please check out my Patreon to see if you want to support me there. I love you guys so much. You guys already know this. If you are just passing through this channel, please make sure that you subscribe or just leave a comment just to help my channel. Again, I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.